12, and I was riding in the letter. Busy being cooked all day. I'm down there, my family.
Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run.
He's going,
1-0 count. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he'll get in there safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Bregman, the runner at third. Altuve at second with 1 away. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. He pulls this one into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Astros 4. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the right
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Andrew Benintendi comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Jimmie Foxx, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Benintendi over at second. Foxx is over at first with one away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up and in for ball one. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. The set and the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. The 2-2. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
That is good.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count now. Verlander, originally from the state of Virginia. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The catcher.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no error. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. 1-1 to Chirinos. Reddick leads off first with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Betts on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate is the Astros pitcher, Justin Verlander. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding in for Boston, Chris Sale. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
High in the air and deep to left center field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's got a motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Bogaerts is on his way home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. The 1-0. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Bregman gloves it. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So the now at the plate, George Springer, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Alex Bregman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
One out now in the Houston third, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Springer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's out number 2. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. Ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale, and a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Brantley. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready for another chance, Jimmie Foxx. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Throw won't get him.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast. He'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it bangs off the monster. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Martinez, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Brentley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Eduardo Nunez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. This one's down to third. And he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left. Here's Michael Brantley. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Sale has his target. Here it is on 0-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 in now, Rafael Devers. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. hit hard to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air to center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. He's running again. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. It skips in and is safe. Close play, but he's in there. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right. And that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have zero hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Tyler White will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hit hard to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. No balls and 1 strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Chris Davinsky gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. From the stretch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Brentley's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the move, and no one will track it down. And it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
He froze him on the fastball there. Carlos Correa is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Michael Brantley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez.
Leading
He's
off
2 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, Eduardo.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nunez.
Hard on the ground toward short. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? And he is in there.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Chris Sale, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. Right
at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Benintendi ranging back, and it's off the green monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he'll get in there at second base. Not the home run, but he's got himself a double. Aledmus Diaz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's another 0-2. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Chirinos takes his lead at third with one away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Raymond Goodwin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Popped up. Gurriel waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat-out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Martinez on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Carlos Correa is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Brazier is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Matt Barnes comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 32, Matt.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So striding forward now, Michael Brantley 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's one down now. Settling in now, Rafael Devers. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Devers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-2. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. Steve Pearce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Scamper back to third as he's in safely. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Nate Eovaldi comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill it.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Benintendi is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
The right fielder, Josh.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number two.
Number 28.
Astros are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Fouled away. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale gets the W on the mound. Justin Verlander allowed 7 earned runs to cross